My name is Jack Duhan, and I am a 2013 graduate of Western, where I studied history. Since graduating, I enrolled at the University of Cincinnati College of Law. You can see downtown Cincinnati behind me, and today we've got weather that kind of reminds me of living in Kalamazoo. Studying history at Western has helped me in law school because, besides the obvious reading and writing, history requires you to read a lot of primary documents, and that develops your ability to think critically. Thinking critically is crucial not only in law, but really every area of life. No matter what job you're going to end up doing, you're going to need to have the ability to think critically. But where primary documents have specifically helped has been in my work of criminal law. Since I've enrolled, I worked for the Ohio Innocence Project. I worked for the prosecutor's office up in Detroit and Wayne County, and I'm currently working for a defense attorney here in town. When you read a primary document for the first time, you say, what the heck was that? What did I just read? And it's not until you study the era that it was written in that you can have some context to try to understand what the primary document reads. In criminal law, you have to read a lot of police reports. Now, police reports are a little clearer than most primary documents, but you can't rely on the four corners of the police report alone. You need to use the ability to think critically, think about why it was written in the way it was. You need to look at other reports for inconsistencies. You need to use your knowledge of the law to make sure the elements of the crime that are going to be charged are inside of it. And you just need to be able to determine the credibility of the document, which you use your other knowledge of law, just knowledge of where the report was written, why it was written, things like that to think critically. I'm also working for a business clinic at the school where I represent two small businesses in town. And even business law is similar in the fact that you don't just rely on the four corners of what the owner tells you. You need to use outside knowledge of law, knowledge of the area, whether or not the business will be successful to help guide them to the right conclusion. So thanks to studying history at Western Michigan, I am more prepared both in school and in my career as a future lawyer.